Welcome back to the $5 million debt challenge on FS25 here on Riverbend Springs. Now, what are we doing at the store? Well, look at this bad boy. So it's electric or FH electric. Okay. Now, the other one, 230 horsepower. That's a tiny little beast, that is. But, I mean, are we going to be able? Engine setup. Let's have a look. It's interesting looking. I mean, we can... Let's go back. Is there any way we can get any more money out of it? Aero parts? No. Mirrors? None. Colour? Ooh. Fancy. Custom. Oh, wow, that's cool. Favourites? None. Let's go. Let's have a look at the New Holland Blue. That's quite nice, actually. I like that. So that's 70 grand. So we are going to buy that. And then, once I've done my screenshot and my thumbnail, we're going to sell this one. Maybe the old gal parked up in the, I don't know what you call it, selling bay, repair bay. Let's go for, we'll go for a repair. And that is worth 118,000. So, tell you what, let's repaint as well. Okay, yeah, it seems to be relatively worth it. 130 grand. Job's a good one. Thank you very much. Now, truck. There we go. Let's go like that. How? Listen. She's electric. That is weird. It is very strange. Very strange indeed. Greta will be pleased. So, we'll hook up. I've just thought what we're going to do next. But we'll hook up to the trailer and we'll go and cut down some trees. Okay, she might not be that pleased with that. But, yes, needs must. Well, I hadn't quite realised how awkward this one might be. Yeah. I think we might have to employ some interesting tactics on this one. For instance, I think you can probably catch my drift. Come on, all. There we go. Now, I do want to just try. Ah. Oh. Oh. What? That's annoying. I wanted that tree. Why has it done that? Oh, I wonder if we've got... we have. Let's get... We got Lumberjack engaged. So let's try this one, because what I was trying to do was delimit. Delimb the tree. Now, I hope this one doesn't go yeeting itself downhill. Please go to the left. Super. Now let's try. Has that done anything? It has. Good shout, Pete. There we go. That'll do. Right. So... thinking half-ish. Probably be a good idea. And then we can maybe try and load up in a bit of a clearing. But first, let's get everything we need to cut down. Well, I've no idea how many we've actually got left to cut down. And I must admit, I am struggling. To see... No, you're not one. Could do with, having a bit more of an... Oh, there could be one. It's just tricky to make... Well, it's not tricky. Let's be realistic about this. It's not exactly difficult, is it? It's just trying to find the ones that are marked for cutting. Now, when I say it's tricky, what I mean is the fact that I can't get the things out of the forest without having to use a little bit of cheaty strength. Now that's not one. We've been to that one anymore. We're starting to get to the boundary of the cutting area. Let's put the old chainsaw away for a second. What's this one? No. I'm at a bit of a loss, to be fair. Are you one? You really do look like one. Am I missing the mark? Not in there, is it? I keep thinking I see a glimpse of it, but potentially not. Right. I'll keep looking. Well, after about 10 minutes of looking, I finally found the tree that we wanted. And that last one was a guess. I've cut one down that we shouldn't have, so we're probably going to end up getting fined. Was it £2,000? I think. Right. So what I've done is let's put that away. So we've got a few on already. Yes, by nefarious means, but it's a little bit tight in the area. So, wonder what we could do. If we grab the old... right, first things first. Lumberjack mode off. What is that noise? What am I looking for? Chainsaw. There we go. Right, we'll get these delimbed. Hopefully, he says. Come on. There we go. That's better. Ooh, careful about going off the edge. And then hopefully we can get some of these loaded up onto the trailer. I mean, we don't need to take them all. Probably shouldn't leave the road blocked. There we go. Right, I will continue to delimb these, and we'll get this one put in half-ish. There we go. And then we'll get them picked up, put on the trailer, and delivered to our leased sawmill. No, don't delete the tree. So, ha 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 ha. We're loaded up. Let's just leave it at that. So we want to go right, follow it down, turn left, and then that's where we want to be. I can't get used to this truck. It's too quiet. It's very strange. And I hadn't realised, and I know There it says electric. But what I mean is I hadn't realised there was an electric Volvo truck in the game. I gathered it was electric. It's just very, very strange. It's... you can't imagine these ones... Whoops. Doing the truck racing. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, it's alright though. It's saved us some cash. Now I need to think about this. Yes, we can go in this way, can't we? So... wood drop off is round here, is it? Yes, I think we can. Hopefully get across the bridge. Come on, come on. I hope it's here anyway, otherwise we'll be doing a loop. Let's put on the markers. No, maybe not. Is it there? Can we even get down there? I'm not sure. Let's try from a different... Let's try from a different angle. There's lots of seem to drop off places now. Whether it's just they spawn the different products in different places, I don't know. But let's try and get this wood dropped off and set the old prefab walls to producing again. I will be back in some time. Right. Oh dear. One needs to remember that... There we go. 8,000 litres. Right. Let's get you... No. You... activated again. Right. Thank goodness for that. Let's collect. I think we're going to get penalised on this. Oh. I thought we would have got slammed on that one. Yeah. 50. Yeah, we did. Minus 50. Oh, man. But we got the wood. That's the most important thing. Right. Need to think now. I think what we're going to do is attempt to get out of here. There wants to be a bridge across there. There really does. Because now, I'm going to try and get back up here, spin round and get out the other way. Now, hopefully we're not going to jack... No, that actually worked out rather well. Good. Right. Back to the farm. Is this even the way? Oh my word. Can we actually... No. What? On this is a proper map labyrinth of horribleness. Right. Spin round and hopefully if we go back to the way... Come on. We can actually get out of this place. Come on. Oh, this is just... Oh, I give up. Hey. Let's go and have an explore around here, shall we? Right, so, back at the farm, we have picked up the bale wrap that we've got, and I've also bought a net wrap. The Merlot actually drove back by itself, so we just picked it up from the field over there. Now, if we left shift and I, turn that off again, unfold that, tab to that, turn that on, pick that up, there we go. Perfecto. Now, let's just double check. I think there's going to be... Yeah, we must be missing like point something of a litre, which... Alright, it's just in the rounding. It can't be helped. Now, let's get in here, fold that up. There we go, and... get it out of the way somewhere, can't we? And we'll pop the net wrap and whatnot in the shed, and then we'll sleep till the morning when hopefully we may have some prefab walls. Let's just double check on something. Wall May time. Okay. Anything else? Silage. I don't know where this spot is. I really don't know. It's interesting. Everything else is quite late on in the year. Water we're not going to sell. Right. I am going to move the bale wrap and the net, and we might pop a little bit of wool into the spinnery, and I think the rest we're going to keep to sell. So, next morning, and I do like the speed of the old sawmill. It just cracks on through it. Right, so now, if we get out of there, hopefully... Aha! Planks long, which... Get in. Right, let's grab the Merlot. That's what we need. Get the Merlot, dump those in there, and that's that stage done as well. Oh, it was always going to be a bit of a guess, wasn't it, really, on which one, or which, I keep wanting to say ingredient. It's a material, on which material would be required next, but in this instance, goodness me, we guessed right. So let's get that on there, move that to the middle, and then lift that up. Right, we'll get these dropped in, and then we'll take a look at the job list for the day. You'll see that there are 2 cultivating contracts that I have taken. Now, the only reason I've took those is, well, for the money, funnily enough, but also because they're right next to each other, so it makes sense to do those at some point. That on there, if we can pick the 2 up in one go. Lovely. And then what I think, I'm torn between doing wheat or barley. Now, lovely. So there should be plenty in there. Good. Now, barley always used to be higher yielding. So assuming that that's not been nerfed in the new game, I think we're going to go with that. But he says, I can't remember the prices. Now, let's have a look at prices. So barley, 676. And then wheat is 729. So there's only $60 in it. 1,000. Let's just do barley. So we want the case, which luckily has the weight already on it. We want the drill, which we'll fill with seed from there, and we'll grab some fert out of the pallet storage. There we go. Get that one. There we go. Right. I'll get this filled up. And I'll see you at our big field. One thing I meant to show, probably in the other episode actually, was... so this field got cultivated. Now, if I press and hold H, it's picked up automatically that it's now one field. And it did that as soon as we ploughed, so it did this for the cultivating is what I'm trying to say. That's pretty cool. I like that. Very clever, the fact that it knows now that, right, that's one field. Jobs are good. Yeah, very good. Now, luckily, we've got fur in the bale and pallet storage. I did check that when I bought the bale net wrap stuff. Checked the old time-saving stock check, saw we'd got some. Didn't need to waste any money doing that, which is nice. Let's go right to the end. There we go. Now, there are other contracts available to us at the minute, but I think what we need to do is just get this drilled, and then we can set a worker on the roll-in, probably, whilst we go off and do other money-making schemes, or activities, should I say. But yeah, I think field of barley this size is going to be in for a decent yield. Hopefully. That's the plan anyway. We've got plenty of seed, we've got plenty more fur in the storage, so we should, he says, be good for getting this finished relatively easily. So with the headlands all done, we are up and down rowing. Probably not the best wording, but we are. We've completed one of the cultivating contracts. I did that off camera, just between recording clips. There's been a few days between recording sessions, so I didn't want to go away and completely finish this field. So I decided to do one of the contracts myself, and we've got a worker doing the second one. So recording this part of the video post the latest update, which for the life of me, I cannot remember the number. I want to say 1.4, but I'll be wrong. Yeah, so far seems to be a bit easier on the old GPU, although it seems to take a while to sort of settle down. Let's put it that way. But yeah, it just seemed to be a bit smoother, I guess, once you get going. Yeah, we'll see. Not knocking it. There was a load of things fixed in the changelog, so guys are clearly very busy. You know, working on improvements and stabilisations, if that's a word. But yeah, no, all good. So we've got, what, probably... Let's have a quick look. Let's have a quick look, shall we? A fair old chunk left. We're probably, I don't know, halfway-ish through. A big old field though now, which is good. Probably going to put barley in one of these, I guess, as well, just to keep it all the same. And then we need to think about what to put in the soybean field. Now, that might be worth putting in canola, maybe. A bit of a cash crop. Bring some much needed money in. There we go. wording got out finally. So yes, I think we're going to plod on. I don't think we're going to get this rolled necessarily in this episode, but I do want to do it in this game day. So yeah, we'll push on. Leave the cultivating running in the background, ticking up the progress bar very slowly, which is fine. So yeah, I'll push on, do a bit more, and we'll see how far we can get. Now, there's about roughly, I think, 10-ish asses left, maybe 9 or 10. Seed and fert usage is pretty good, to be fair, and I suppose the bonus part really is that where we've ploughed in the what was the borders between the fields, we are getting double bubble because we got a fertiliser state from that, so it'll save us a little bit in the long run, but not a great deal. It's probably 5%, if that, of the field, so yeah. But no, it's going well. Seed usage is alright, to be fair. I think we're going to have enough. I think there's still 1 pallet in the shed, so we should be alright either way. Cultivating contract is done and complete. Just need to collect those 2. And then we'll see if there's anything else to keep us ticking over. Keep bringing in the money. I did notice when we slept and, well, advanced time, we've got nowhere to sleep at the minute, that the loan interest is now under 8 grand. So that's good. We're getting there slowly. It's only taken, what, 15, 16 episodes to start lowering the interest. So, what do we want? H, there we go. Silly me. Had a complete mind melt then. But yeah, I think we'll get this done. We might set the roller off on a worker, and we'll go from there, I think. Well, the more and more I use this case, the more and more I actually think this was the best decision we made, swapping it. It's such a little workhorse. It's epic. I love it. Alright, struggles up the hill a bit, but it's great. Pulls the seeder, no problem. Mowing on the flat is grand. Yeah, it sounds nice and it looks good. It's yeah, I'm pleased with it. It's yeah, it was a worthwhile swap for sure. Now I have added in the what's it called? There's a vent and a fast track that I've added in. In fact, I could show you. Yeah, so the 700 Gen 6 and the 4000 icon. I've added those in. I've also added this DeWolf Quattro. It's got a capacity. How cool is that? That could make root crops, i.e. the parsnips, carrots, beetroot, that could make those appealing, because if you could get that as part of the equipment, or even lease it if there was enough to sort of cover the costs, that would be handy. Alright, 17,500 isn't a massive capacity, but for something like that where the base game on it doesn't have anything, that's cool. I like that. When I saw it on the model, I was like, I'm having it. I don't care if we can ever buy one, but we're having it just in case. Because, yeah, it's a nightmare without... Well, to be fair, it was a nightmare on the Oaks on 22 with course plate and auto drive, just because Yeah, corners were horrendous. So, yeah, could be quite a helpful mod to have. So, I am going to finish up this field, and then next episode we'll get the rolling done, and we'll get the other field drilled as well. But yes, I think that is it. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, leave us a like. If you're new, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.